Okay, so as I mentioned in my CTT video earlier, I have listened to MGMT's third album. It is their self-titled album, MGMT. However, I am taking to calling it Stylz Unlimited because honestly, I just kind of like the way that sounds, especially the way it's spelled, like Stylz with a Z. I just think it's kind of fun and kind of neat. And from what I understand, that's a frequent like fan nickname for the album because it's on the album cover. So, as for this album, it was harder for me to get into it and as a result to actually finish it than for the first two. And it's not because I think the album is bad. That is 100% not the case. I will say it's my least favorite of the three, but I think it's still good. I think the music is still really high quality. But the other two albums for me are like magnetic. I think I talked about how Oracular Spectacular is very hypnotic to me, and just in the instrumentation, like how soft the vocals are, and you do get the soft vocals in this one as well. But it's hypnotic in the way that a dream is, like it has this very dream-like, relaxing vibe to it, even when it gets to like some like darker subject matter at times. Congratulations also is very like magnetizing to me, but it doesn't have that dreamlike quality. It has a lot more high energy to it. Stylz Unlimited has that dreamlike quality, but because of how like honestly just how depressing and lonely most of the lyrics are, and even the music itself, like it feels very hollow in the way that I have to remember what it's called. It's Homoda's theme from Madoka. Puella and Samino, that's it. Like, whenever I hear that song, even the first time I heard it, the word I used to describe it was hollow. Like, it feels very lonely. It feels very empty. And while, again, like, it can feel very hypnotic in its own way. Sorry, let me actually read my note. How is it that I said it? I said, it's less dream and more of a lonely, depression-filled nightmare. But I appreciate that, at least to me, it felt authentic in the way that Congratulations did. Like, if Congratulations was a look at their own success, this is just a look at, yeah, things aren't going so great right now, and this just is either how we feel as people, or this is how we see the world. Maybe it's not authentic at all, and like they're living their best lives and are doing great. But to me, it felt kind of real. Honestly, yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. I'll be honest, like I looked at the album and like I did go through the songs, I looked through the lyrics, and then I just kind of wrote down some specific lyrics that stood out to me. It's like, oh yeah, this is a lyric that feels very lonely. This is one that's not particularly happy. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't particularly want to go down and go through the list. I think I would rather just recommend listening to the album for yourself. And if you feel that there are lyrics that speak to that, fantastic. But if you don't, if you listen to it and you think it's like, no, I don't think it's particularly lonely, I don't think it's particularly depressing because X, Y, and Z reasons, go for it. Yeah, I don't really have a whole lot to say about it, but I did enjoy it. Even though it is my least favorite of the three, I did enjoy it. I am glad that I listened to it, and I would still very clearly, I would recommend it, and give it a listen for yourself.